I'd like to share with you my PhD journey. It began with a cartoon that showed two people madly mopping up a flooded mess, while in the background a tap continued to pour out water fast and hard. As a clinical psychologist, treating poor mental health is often like mopping up while the tap of lifestyle problems is still running. So I began to help patients improve things like diet, exercise, and sleep, and it was actually working. I felt so inspired as I had stumbled into the world of nutritional psychiatry. My excitement fizzled, however, when a patient with post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, asked me what diet should I have. In trying to find the answer, I found that there are lots of people out there telling you what diet you should have, but what I couldn't find was the research evidence to back up claims. Even worse are the health stats. If you have PTSD, this doubles your risk for things like metabolic syndrome and coronary heart disease, which happens to be the leading underlying cause of death in Australia. Also, about a quarter of those with PTSD have an eating disorder as well. This means they can't just be put onto any dietary program. It made me wonder, with over 1 million Australians with this debilitating condition, why aren't there more research studies about diet for PTSD? It seemed to be a gap in the literature. It also caused a dilemma for me. I didn't want to just keep mopping up PTSD, but I didn't know how to turn the tap off. No one did. So I applied to the leading nutritional psychiatry centre in the world, the Food and Mood Centre at Deakin. Here I learnt there are biological pathways underlying PTSD, such as HPA axis disturbances, increases in inflammation, and alterations to our microbiome. But the most exciting thing that I learned was that Mediterranean diet could positively influence each of these pathways. This is how I could turn the tap off. Which brings me to the overall goal of my PhD, to co-develop and pilot an online dietary improvement program based on Mediterranean diet. We've called the program HELP, which stands for the Healthy Eating Lifestyle Program. HELP has solid foundations. It will be based on information from 2 systematic reviews of the literature, survey data, and consultation workshops with those actually at risk of PTSD. The consultation process will give us information about what helps and hinders healthy eating for them, as well as feedback about prototypes. HELP will be the first evidence-based, tailored dietary improvement program for those at risk of post-traumatic stress disorder.